Imagine if I were to tell you that once upon a time, some men had the fate of kingdoms in their hands by means of fire and iron. Come, let us therefore meet the medieval blacksmiths. The forge allowed them to attain temperatures well above 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. This is where they taught iron to forge weaponry of warfare. Blacksmiths heated the iron to a scorched red while working with it. Here, along the lines of mastery, the blacksmiths hammered the metal into swords, axes, and communication between armors. The hot iron was quenched in water or oil, hardening it for battle. In the end, the weapon was polished and sharpened and proved ready for battle. Blacksmiths did build swords famous enough to turn the tides of wars. These swords were wielded by knights who depended on the skill of the blacksmith for their very lives. Vikings depended on blacksmiths for deadly axes. Some say struck fear into the hearts of their enemies. Blacksmiths forged armor that deflected blows in the field of battle, and besides weapons, they created tools for farming, building, lifting, and cooking. The blacksmith's shop was alive with the pounding of 20th hammer, the singing of metal, and the reddening glow of the forge. Each blacksmith owned the necessaries: hammer, anvil, tongs, and chisel. The anvil was the most important tool for the blacksmith, providing a solid surface on which to work metal. The art of blacksmithing requires great skill, precision, and years of training. The young apprentices learned by watching and assisting master blacksmiths. Master blacksmiths enjoyed immense respect, as their work shaped the fate of kingdoms. Blacksmiths were remembered for setting a legacy, and their craft was admired through centuries. At the time of dusk, the forge still threw its light as a symbol of the everlasting art of blacksmiths. Blacksmiths were not just craftsmen, they were the artists, innovators, and warriors of the forge. Blacksmiths were indeed the heart of their communities, providing tools, weapons, and repairs for everybody. Most of the blacksmiths passed their skill from generation to generation, hence laying the foundation stone of craftsmanship. Blacksmiths were, in fact, artists, adorning weapons, armor, and tools with elaborate designs. To be a blacksmith required hard work, forbearance, and training. Blacksmiths were brilliant innovators, always reworking their techniques and tools. Credibility mattered most in a blacksmith's work. A good smith could make or break his career. They had to toil in the oppressive heat for unloved hours in the performance of their secret art. When one appreciates the work of medieval blacksmiths, one appreciates their continued survival through museums and history books. Medieval blacksmiths were not just ordinary craftsmen, but they were the true steel warriors, lighting the way in history through fire and iron. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below, and also do like and subscribe for more interesting tours through time.